Hey guys, I just finished Flock of the Low God on Quest, and I really didn't know what I was getting into. This game is an early access title that retails for a mere $9.99 and is available on Quest and Steam VR. You play as police officer Jessica Lauren on her first shift, working the night shift guarding a police station that is being closed down. Meanwhile, there's a cult that's trying to get in. The atmosphere and narrative of the story are very well done, the voice acting feels professional, and much of the story is told through videotapes with live actors that are shot very well, and there's a reason for that, which I will explain in a bit. This game feels early access, but graphically it is decent. The controls don't feel very polished, but they are certainly adequate for what you need to do. Combat is very simple. Enemies rush at you and you try to shoot them before they kill you. There are jump scares. There's no health bar. If an enemy gets you, you die. If you shoot an enemy, they usually die in 1 or 2 hits. It feels basic, but it works. The tension is thick, the difficulty is average, and the last level took me a few attempts to clear. This is a short game running at 30 to 45 minutes if you know what you are doing and don't die, but you won't know what you're doing, and probably will die. Bullets are scarce, and if you run out, you are defenseless. There were times that I didn't know exactly what I was supposed to do, but the game eventually guides you in the right direction, just not always during your first try. This game has one pretty big flaw, which is expected in early access, but when you die, you can choose to respawn or return to lobby. If you choose to respawn, you'll lose any ammo you used, and any item you were holding, including items necessary to finish the level, which means you might not be able to finish a mandatory task, or you might not have the ammo needed to clear the level. If you choose to go back to the lobby, you can pick any of the 4 chapters that you have unlocked to start from, and if you do this, you'll start with fully loaded guns and 1 full clip, so I suggest just reloading the chapter. When I said I didn't know what I was getting into when I started the game, I meant it. This game feels less like a true VR game and more like a promotional ad for a horror movie called Malum that came out in 2023. It turns out that the VHS tapes that you find are playing footage from the movie Malum, and this game gives you a taste of the plot of the film, which actually further confuses me. If this is a marketing promotion, why not give it away for free? If it is something that will actually be turned into a full-length game, why not just call it what it is? It certainly wouldn't be the first VR game based on a horror movie franchise. We have Blair Witch, Alien Rogue Incursion, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, and Zombieland Headshot Fever, right off the top of my head. If it is a marketing promotion, it seems odd that it's in early access 2 years after the film already came out. It turns out this game first launched on Steam in July 26th of 2023, and then came to the Metastore February 1st of 2024, which only confuses me even more. I don't really see replay value in this title, and it's hard to suggest a 30-minute long game even at $10. Maybe if it was $3 to $5, I'd feel better about endorsing it. That said, the story was interesting, and as a horror fan, I enjoyed the overall experience as a one-time play. At the end of the day, I can't recommend this game though. If you're a horror fan, or even more specifically, if you're a fan of the film Malum, you might enjoy this title, though even then I would suggest waiting to see if it goes on sale or if it ever gets finished. It is early access, so hopefully it will grow into a title with more content and polish, but it just isn't worth the price of admission in its current form. The whole reason I made this channel is to help you get the most out of your headset, and my loyalty will always be with you, the viewer. I hope this game gets some updates and added content, and if I find out that it does, I'll gladly revisit it at a future date. But until then, I have to suggest that most people hold off. I'm sorry for the bad news, but if it saved you $10, please hit that subscribe button and drop a like. Thank you for watching, and game on.